What's up, rockers? I'm going to keep it relatively on the short side today, which I'm sure most of you guys are probably fine with. I have a tendency to ramble on and end up with a half hour to 45-minute video at times. Today it's not going to happen. The only thing, I just want to bring up a point, and it's something I've been thinking a lot about lately, as I browse eBay and everything to look at these vintage Marantz, and the same is true with Sansui and Pioneer as well. The prices are insane. The 2270s are selling for over $2,000. They're 70 watts per channel. I just don't really understand the 2325, the 125 watt per channel beast, which is a absolutely stunningly beautiful receiver. That's selling for astronomical prices too. However, the 2330, which is actually my personal favorite Marantz, if I had to pick just one, to be the 2330. That's my favorite anyway. Is 130 watts per channel and sells for significantly less for some reason. You can get that for under $2,000 sometimes, and for $2,000 you're not even touching a broken 2325. That being said, I'm just getting off topic already. What I'm here to talk about, and to see what you guys think, maybe to get a second opinion, maybe to get some feedback on it, is the fact that there's a big thing that people are overlooking, and that's the quads. I mean, think about it. This here is a model 4300, obviously. This thing, you can run this in either a 4-channel mode, or there's a little selector switch on the back here that allows you to bridge the amp and more than double your output power. Let me see if I can get you to see it here. Is that it? No, that's it. That right there. That's the ticket. Whatever you do, don't move that while the thing's on. But yeah, so basically, long story short, this Marantz 4300, although the prices of the quad receiver, I don't know if people are starting to realize how good the quads are, or if people are just tired of paying the prices for the 2-channel ones, so they're going for the cheaper 4-channel ones, which are just as good, if not better, quality. And that could also be what's driving the prices up. But yeah, you can get a Marantz 4300, which is 100 watts per channel bridged. Okay, these usually sell between 1,000 and 1,500 working. So let's put this in perspective for a second. A 2285, which is obviously 85 watts per channel, is selling over $2,000, like sometimes closer to $3,000 if it's restored. You can run this one here in 2-channel mode, get actually more than double the output power, and I'll tell you why in a second, for less a price, and the thing is just as gorgeous. So the Marantz 4300 is actually it's not quite as powerful as a 2385. I've read from more than one reliable source, from more than one technician, that the Marantz 4300 in bridge mode tests out just shy of 180 watts per channel. So you're smoking all the other monsters that are selling for more than double the price, for half the price. Now, that being said, I gave you all the good first. The con, if there is any con at all, it would be the fact that you're not dealing with a 2-channel receiver, you're dealing with a 4-channel receiver. So that's 4 channels instead of 2. So the odds of something going wrong, especially if it's not a restored unit, is roughly twice that. So if there is a con, that would be it. But other than that, I mean, they're just as beautiful. The Marantz 4400 is a bigger brother and is also gorgeous, but this one's actually more powerful. The Marantz 4400 usually bench tests a little bit over its specifications, but this one here far exceeds its specifications. That's similar to the receiver war. I mean, technically on paper, the Technics model SA-1000 is the most powerful receiver of all time at 330 watts per channel. However, the Pioneer SX1980, which is, I think it's number 4, I believe. Don't quote me for sure. I know the Marantz 2500, 2600 are... No, 2600, 300. Yeah, so the Pioneer SX1980 is number 3 in line at 285 watts per channel. But that bench tests that over like close to 400. So on paper, the SA-1000 is, but technically the Pioneer's SX-1980 is. And that logic actually incorporates into the Marantz with the 4 channels as well. So basically, you can get more wattage for less money by going with the 4 channel variant. And like I said, they're just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, in my opinion. I mean, the wood case needs to be redone, but I mean, other than that, this thing's freaking absolutely stunning. Same gyro tuning. Like I said, it has all the same features, tape 1, tape 2. And I like that one because like I said, I'm a CD guy, and I'm not running a CD4 as a quadraphonic vinyl format, but I just like it's also the auxiliary. So I literally have, when I'm listening to CDs, it says CD-4, but I don't know, it's kind of weird, I know, but I just like that it literally says CD up in the corner there. I always thought that was pretty neat. Like I said, the 4300 and a lot of the quads, for that matter, have a bunch of unnecessary bells and whistles that you're never going to use for 2-channel listening. But hey, more buttons the better, right? More knobs the better. More sliders the better, in my opinion. Like I said, obviously sound is of utmost importance. Obviously, that goes without saying. However, to me, and I think most people would agree, that looks are just as important, if not almost as important. Not more important, obviously, but just as, if not almost as important. And there's not many things more beautiful than a vintage receiver, whether it be Marantz, Pioneer, Sansui. The modern units, anything made today, can't even touch these as far as looks go. Sound, of course, but what you're talking for something to beat this that's modern is going to be 3 or 4 times the price. You're talking thousands upon thousands of dollars. But of course, that's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. That being said, I'm keeping these under 10 minutes here. So, yeah, I'm very curious to see what the other Marantz heads' opinion are on that. Like I said, I have no problem recommending the quad radio receivers because you can bridge them. Like, for example, 2270 sells for roughly between $2,000 and $2,500, even for unrestored units. You can get a Marantz 4270, which is a quad receiver that when bridged puts out 70 watts per channel, for less than $1,000. To me, and the 4270 blows the freaking 2270 away as far as looks go any day. not even a question. I honestly don't know what the big obsession with the 2270 is, but hey, teach their own. Who am I to judge? But yeah, that's basically my point. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Like I said, I'm very curious to read the comments on this one. I'm sure it'll stir up a discussion. That being said, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And most of all, rock on and enjoy your week. Peace. Catch you next time.